Welcome back to another episode of our Naija podcast. I am your humble host, King Charlton, and today with me we have two very special guests with us. So I'm going to start with the beautiful damsel by my side, our very own Zara. Welcome.
Welcome.
And most importantly, he's more like an uncle figure to me, my big brother. I've always looked up to him, and I'm so pleased to announce him being on set with me today. Give it up for the one and only Klint, the drum.
So the topic we are talking, okay, if not, okay, continue. Yes.
And our very own, now, our very shortest plug, Osas, the plug. Thank you guys. Welcome to our Naija podcast, where we talk about everything, social issues, and we learn from our trends. I know this is your first time here. Hope we treated you guys nice since you got here.
In fact, if I was a sick person, the way you treated me, I cannot fall sick again for the next 17 years.
So we are going to be talking about a topic that I feel is very sensitive. So I'm going to put it out there. Why do marriages between uneducated people last longer?
Ladies first.
Okay.
Talk about it.
I'm waiting. The floor is open, guys.
You go first.
Where am I going?
Okay, let me
I'm
go.
not going. Hey, you go.
Okay, let me go.
Start going.
In the older days, like our grandparents' time, marriage, you just wake up and you come back from school or come back from the farm, you see your husband waiting for you. They don't tend to know each other. They tend to grow together and start loving each other. And then being a virtuous woman in Africa, the part of Nigeria, like Africa in general, means someone that can suffer. Then our grandparents can beat our grandmother. She will go to her father's house. They will like, why are you leaving your husband? Another man will go into the house. So they were patient people. They took all kinds of pain, all kinds of abuse. They take everything. But now our recent mamas, our Gen Z and the rest, and millennial, they don't take rubbish. You beat them like even in relationship, you guys are cutting, and you even like say certain things to them. The relationship is like gone. They'll end it. But then, they will beat you and beat you. They'll tell you go back to your house. Okay. That's what you're meant for. Like, you're meant for suffering. But now we are exposed and more educated now.
Auntie,
Okay, go ahead.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
So, I want to find out something. Because it asks you this question. Everything you have pointed out from the olden days is negative. Wait, let me ask you something. So you mean that our fathers that time,
Not all.
You did not say this.
Okay,
not
sorry.
all.
Sorry.
This is a new not all.
Some. Okay,
No,
okay.
you see, it is our parents then, grandfathers and grandmothers.
Some of our parents then.
Because I won't lie to you, in my own village, I know a woman, an old woman, that had a reputation of beating shege. Beating thunder and lightning into the husband. The husband stayed with her.
Out of 10%, like 1% that you see.
No, don't say 10% or 1. Don't put percent. Were you there?
Oh, sorry.
Let me tell you the truth. The thing is this. Nowadays, what we don't like, we expand on it.
Yeah.
Women nowadays want freedom. And the truth of the fact, the Gen Zs now want freedom.
Because we know better.
And the truth, not that you know better, the truth of the matter is that everyone right now is targeting on one thing. And I know it is the society that is causing it.
True.
Poverty mentality has driven people to focus more on money than anything.
True.
So when your focus is on money, anything that will take you away from making that money, you are going to de-glorify it, make it as terrible as possible. Let me give you an instance. In the olden days, all these things you are talking about, I know you don't know this part. because it doesn't concern you.
Okay.
It will not put money in your pocket. Do you know that if a man, at least from where I'm from, if a man beat his wife or his woman, all the woman will do is to go and report. Do you know we used to have police there?
Report
No,
to who?
like exactly. Well, let me finish. I'm the one that knows this
Sorry.
part too.
Sorry.
The one you know, you taught
Sorry,
it.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So they'll go and report. There is a Igbo man. In the Igbo community, they have what they call the Umuada.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the Umuada?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you think the Umuada is there? These are women, first daughters of the family, and also first wife of
Each
the family.
family.
Of this thing. So when they come together, when they bring the case, do you know? Okay, right now you know the Umuada. When you want to go and marry, the Umuada will come out with their own list.
Yes.
If you don't meet it, thunder will fire.
Exactly.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, this Umuada, you report your case to the Umuada of your husband's side. And they, most times, because you didn't marry their friend, oh God, they will go and arrange for a meeting with you
Okay.
and the Omonina, which is the men part of
Okay.
Umuada.
Okay.
And they come, they will judge your case. This thing, forget this thing we see in African magic. Something happens and the woman will run. Igwe, who are you to get to the Igwe? Who are you? You can't even go, you can't cross to that side of the village. They will flog shaking out of your body. Now, you go to the Umada and everybody, they will talk the issue and give the report to the police.
Okay.
Sorry. We have police. Do you know who the police is? What do you think masquerade was? Think about it. They had uniform. They carry. No, it sounds funny, but that is actually what police was.
Masquerade.
Yes. What do you think masquerade was? Masquerade was police.
So if they
They'll
finish-
carry cane. Why do you think they carry cane? Oh yeah, if it's for entertainment, I'll entertain you by flogging you. And some will carry knife. And they do jazz. For who? It's to go and fight and catch criminals.
Okay.
Masquerade, they will report you. The masquerade, they are the ones that would. You know that every village had a masquerade out. What do you call it? It was
Yeah,
actually
tree,
like.
yeah?
It was
Yeah,
actually
tree,
like
where
a police station.
Yes.
They have a hut there.
Yes.
It's actually like a
They-
police
they
station.
kind
You
of
go
judge
there,
some issues
they will
like
come and collect you.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, what they do is in the morning, they'll come to your house and wait. That's why the men have to come out of the house first every time in the house. Why? Because of the jazz that the masquerades have. And you as a woman, it's someone that actually carries life. You are not meant to come out there because you bleed once in a month. It is the jazz, they seek blood. It is for your own safety. Not that the man was more powerful than you. You need to even understand the past first. Because if I ask you now the history of Nigeria, you won't tell me anything. You start calling white men's name. You don't know, you have to know your past first. See, this masquerade will now bring the man to the village square where they have there is always a time of the month or once in 2 months that they have a general appearance of everybody.
Yeah,
they talk to everybody about something, whatever it is.
interesting.
Then at that point, people that failed, that maybe thieves and this and that, and men that beat their women, they will bring you out
Okay.
and talk your case
Sorry
there.
to interrupt.
Joy, let me just finish. They talk your case there. And when they talk your case and you are guilty, obviously they might have found you guilty, but they'll bring it out again. When they verify, they will carry you. Do you know in the village square there's always one big tree? Do you know why that big tree is always very fruitful and nutritious?
Have a-
Because they will tie you there.
No flag.
Not just you and other people. And who be tied you? Maybe there are some boys that went to cut grass for you, you've not paid them for almost 3 months. They will be the one to wear the masquerade, whatever. That is why masquerades carry whip.
Okay.
They will come there, they will flog you.
But that's in your own community. My community would have that.
Go and check in your community what was going on. It is like that. I am telling you the fact. Where are
You
you
might
from?
have, but
Zara.
different.
It's not.
You're
I
saying
don't think
something?
it works. I'm from Edo State. I don't think that's.
Your own is worse. Oh. Your own is go and ask question. When I went there and asked question, the answer I got, I left with the next boss.
Clint, are you agreeing that marriages with
illiterate.
uneducated people last longer than those with educated
Yes.
people? That's what you're saying.
I'm agreeing.
Well,
Zara?
in my own opinion, I disagree because in the case of the Umada, I have seen a woman who have been beaten by her husband severally before the Umada came. And that led to her death.
Okay.
Now, this Umada case you talk about, it's once in a year occasions during the August period from where I come from. So, I don't have to die before they come to
Okay, the
rescue.
question I have to ask you is this.
I'm
This
sorry.
issue that you talked about right now, about the lady,
Yes.
when did it happen?
What time frame?
What's the time frame?
recent?
It's
Right
of
now,
recent.
even now.
Okay, good. I am all the ones I've been talking
They
about.
just
is-
don't come into
all
my
the
business.
times I was talking about is
said
about the past. Now, education has made Joe Magda to come late
How do you mean?
because
Police
to
station.
them, you should have known better. I am not in support of a man that beats a woman. Never. Right? But the truth of the matter is this. If you are in a very abusive relationship, leave and complain. Because of the times you are in now.
True.
If it was in that time, you don't have to live to complain. One slap, go and report. By the time the man, do you know what happens to the man after the flogging?
No.
They will tell the wife, your wife will go home and use hot water and some herbs
Press your body.
to press your body. And two of those Omwada, oh God, I wish they can bring back Omwada the way, bring back our
What if the
Omwada.
man
sorry.
dies
Bring
in
it back the way it
Sorry,
was. He will
sorry.
not die in the process.
Can
He will not die.
Can I ask a question? Do you mean education has hindered?
Yes, he has not just in that,
Traditions.
he has eradicated. Because education made us believe that masquerade was what do you call
Spiritual.
it?
Like spiritual,
But
yeah.
it is
whatever.
spiritual because you just made the point
It
now.
is actually.
Okay, now-
after
They go
flogging,
through trance and whatever.
Calm down.
They don't
Yeah.
themselves anymore.
Sorry.
Becoming
They are
down like
not
this.
all spiritual.
then-
Becoming down like
But
this.
there's something
No,
they
it is
perform
because
something
they
on them.
hold
They
on.
go on trance. They like they're not here.
It's
Their body is
becoming
here, but
down.
their
I don't know
spirit
how
is
you
not
choose
here.
to explain it, but
Ah.
from your explanation,
that.
I think it is spiritual. You just said
It is.
a
I
woman
do not
who is
think it
leading
is
or who has-
spiritual.
Exactly.
Yes,
So,
it is spiritual.
It is.
Now, do you know one thing I like about Igbo people? They make you not see something that you are looking at.
Oh, okay.
For instance, if you come to my village and you enter my village house, you have to bend to enter my village house. And then I tell you, see this thing on the wall, touch it. You touch it. Something round in the middle of the house, like glowing with light. You say, I am a sorcerer. Then I carry a stick and point it to a mirror. And you start seeing people that are not in my village. In that mirror. Live like that. You say, hey, this man Juju is walking. Then I carry a tortoise shell. And I look at it, do one or two things. And we start talking to somebody that is in another village. Oh my God.
That's sorcery.
It's sorcery. But you know, I just explained your house right now.
God bless you.
Because it's on the wall that you press a button and light will on.
True.
Round, glowing, and remote control. I press on a mirror-like figure, and we can watch football live. People that are abroad, it's not spiritual. Why? Because they call it physics, chemistry,
Yeah,
and science.
yes,
What
everything.
is science? Okay, wait. Let's find out what is spiritual and what is scientific. One question.
Science.
So how did we
Well,
lose
wait.
these things?
Let me ask you a question. What is electricity?
It's energy now.
Which
Energy
energy?
from water.
You have energy,
Of course.
and you have water in your body.
Of course.
So you are electricity.
I can.
You can.
I can.
What
do you call
is
it?
electricity?
I can.
You can.
I can give out energy.
You can give her energy, electrical
Yes,
energy.
if I. What I doing at
My
car?
phone is dead. Charge
And
it.
the sun too.
No, that's not. You have
See,
a lot of energy.
understand what I mean.
No.
What is electricity? What is electricity? Something that when it goes from here, we'll notice a presence has gone.
True.
Something that if we want to say that a spirit has appeared, in most times there is electrical energy. Do you know that?
True.
That's what Nigeria.
No, that's not just
But me, I've not
Nigeria,
seen
because
spirit before.
Thor is not a
I've not
Nigerian.
seen spirits now. I've not
Thor is
experienced the presence of spirits.
Thor is
I
not
don't
a
know.
Nigerian. Not even the superhero own.
What is the movie?
Thor, God of Thunder. Is it not Shango?
Uh-huh.
Why thunder? Before thunder or firehouse. Let me tell you, what they do is they give you your own thing and give it another name. And just, what they do, package it. Give it back to you. And you think it's their own.
True.
While it's yours. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Well,
There are so
What
many
is the
things.
difference between masquerade and police? Let me show you. Uniform, masquerade. There's a certain masquerade you see. They all dress alike. You know
No,
this
all-
is this.
all masquerades
This
are
one.
alike now.
This not all.
No, like
There are some that will now carry
In a community,
knife.
everybody-
Some will
when
carry
you say a
gun.
masquerade, you know that's a masquerade now.
Police, when you shoot them, they wear bulletproof. It doesn't enter. Some masquerade, you shoot them, it will not enter. But because you know the police is wearing bulletproof, you don't call their own audition. Okay, we all understand. Masquerade is actually there, according to history, for you to report your cases. They're actually there to go and
Help
do
you find justice.
a whole lot of things. This is what the masquerade do now. The masquerade in the village, they do parade, dance, and all these things. Police here, they do parade, dance, and do everything. They even have police band, in case you don't know. They are one of the best in Nigeria.
Yes, so
The only thing that made them have that spiritual thing that they have to swear and put or go through is one, to stop them from corruption. You can't bribe a masquerade of the olden days. Because of education. Hello. Now you cannot
So
bribe.
wait. What you're trying to say is education is bad.
cost more
Or
harm.
not-
no.
It has
Because
caused a lot of
no,
more harm. Yes.
No, it's a lie. I don't agree with that. Sorry,
No,
I
I'm
want to say it's a
asking
lie.
you.
Yeah, I'm
Because
saying.
because a lot of women
Yeah,
would
I'm
have
saying.
been dead if they were not educated. Because
No.
growing
Why
up,
didn't all
they
of them
believe
die
a
before
virtuous woman is supposed to
education came?
suffer and
Osas.
suffer
How?
and suffer and chop beating and
Why?
chop.
You see, only beating they were chopping.
But
Osas.
mentally, some men will screw your brain mentally.
Osas. Can I
Let's
say
forget the
something?
beating,
Sorry,
but
guys.
most time that's the least that can make me leave a man
Osas,
if he
Osas.
hits me.
I wish you can
That's
go
the
back
only
to the
reason.
past and see what
Sorry.
the women
Osas.
there went through.
Why do marriages between uneducated people last longer? And that's why he's stressing how the harms.
Yes, I
Sorry,
know.
I'm getting somewhere. The harms education has actually caused.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, I'm not going to say solely that marriages with uneducated people last longer, because to me the stats alone doesn't seem accurate.
Yeah.
Because it takes more than education and exposure to actually hold make a
Happy
marriage
home.
make a marriage last. You
Yeah.
understand me? There are so many other factors that play in. You understand? Factors like communication, factors like trust. But there's something I understand with the uneducated couples that might give them an edge over educated couple, which is if they both don't actually they're not working or doing things like they don't have that much access, they tend to work together. And them working together helps them build a stronger bond than people that are actually out there every day and really have time to actually get that bond they would naturally get. I know so many couples back then that their bonds are strong today, not because of the fact that they love themselves before they got married. They didn't even know each other,
Yes.
because most of our parents didn't actually know themselves till they got betrothed to each other. But so the fact that education came in, and what Klint is trying to point out is that they tend to tune so many things that we own and make us feel like they invented it and still give us what just like someone carrying your own product, rebranding your product and sending it back to you like it's not your product.
And it cannot be the same thing.
You don't
like
get me?
It was before.
I get everything
So
you are saying.
and with the educated couples now, there are so many problems because when I got this topic, I think I made a research and I found out that in Nigeria today, the rate of divorces. I'm not going to say Nigeria. Like, let me say in Abuja now, the rate of divorces in Nigeria now in Abuja alone is very high.
Of course, yeah.
And if you check the people getting divorced,
It's a trend
they
now.
are mostly educated people
What he
because
said-
they feel like they are way too exposed.
He said people want freedom. Everybody wants freedom. Nobody want to be kept in a confined space for a very long time or not getting what they want.
Understand me?
He said it. Freedom.
The example you're making earlier was a man beating his wife.
I'm just saying
hold on.
that.
Yes, I know.
Part of it.
This is just part of it now.
Yes.
There are so many other things too that can actually make a couple break up and still bring them back together.
Definitely.
And there are so many people that their spouse has never laid their hands on them.
Yeah.
Still they'll ask for a divorce because
Yeah.
they are exposed.
Yeah.
Probably they are seeing their friends, their friends.
Or they just woke
Yeah,
up one morning
you don't get
and
me.
they're no longer in
Yeah.
love with you.
Okay, I read something. Though he came out and said it was a fake news, but I think it trended all through Saturday, Sunday. Where
Steve Harvey?
Yeah, Steve Harvey, that his wife caught him. He's caught his wife sleeping with his
This
bodyguard.
man, yeah.
You understand me? So and he caught her cheating. But she came out and asked for a divorce and asked for damages of about $200 million. So that's the trend these days, and that's what the point I want us to talk about. How this generation is taking this whole being woke-ish to another extent.
It's not about being woke. We just know better.
You don't
don't know
know better.
better.
You don't know better. You know.
that's
Okay,
not
no,
knowing better.
no,
I have to
Wait.
take you back.
We know better.
You
My
know
target
the
will always
streets.
be you.
You know
You keep
better.
talking
You know
about
better
the
of
road.
the world.
Yes.
So
You
I
know
have to
better of
take
the
you
world.
days to
Take
keep
me
to
back.
Suzan.
Take me back. Take me back home, baby. Let's go there.
You keep saying about the old.
I started with that. I'm still coming to
I have
the
a
new.
question. Mine is always a question. I'm sorry.
As for.
So, back then, right now, the education has made couples understand the importance of if you can have a child, you can adopt or surrogacy or anything.
True.
Would you agree with me that back then, those men didn't know this?
Of
And
course.
hold on. And even when they know, they blame the woman
Yes.
for anything.
Yes.
You go to work without your knife and your matches, then you come back and blame your wife that you did not achieve anything in the farm.
Yes.
You've gone to check at the
Your trap for
whatever
your
they said is
bushmeat.
spiritual.
Wait.
It's
Sorry,
the wife.
Wait.
And the woman still stay.
Wait
No, hold
first.
on. I'm not done. I will not
No,
stop.
because you
Let me
pointed
finish now.
something. You entered a
and
gallop.
woman
Let
will
her
still
finish.
stay
Let her
in
land.
that
Let her
marriage.
land. Let her land.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let her land.
Let me
Let
write
her
it
land.
down.
And this woman will still stay in that marriage.
Let me write
Now,
this one
this
down.
man wake up and will leave nothing in the table, and yet you don't want your wife to work. I think some of the Anambra men still does it. I'm sorry to use that word. You don't want your wife to work or to do anything. You just want her to sit at home.
Yes.
And by the time she wake up and say, "Oh, darling, I need money to get this," and the next thing, "I'm telling you that I have Doro. You're telling me you need money to do this." Now, this is where we get the balance, the understanding. If you can't let me work, let me get a business. If you can't let me get a business, I can't sit here. You won't provide anything for me, for my child, and you still come back and bounce your
Put your
frustrations
frustration.
on me. You might not be a woman beater, but one day you raise your hand without not knowing.
Yes.
It is better I leave you in peace. You
Yes.
leave me in peace. Chicken. now.
So hold on. Do you think if the women back then have this mindset, you ladies
What
now,
mindset did they not have? They all have it. The men just did not allow them to act.
Even the society.
Even
the
now.
men didn't allow them to
They
act?
did not. Even now, you have a boyfriend. The boyfriend is telling you, "Oh, quit your job. I'll pay you."
Yes.
I
They
don't know
just
the
did not
boys
allow
that
this
you,
woman
I
to
don't know
take
the people
position.
that are checking you, but you need to check your circle of friends. First of all, you pointed something. honestly.
And now these people that the one of the people who lost their child who can't give birth.
Yes, so your own is finished.
It's a very simple thing. Go to hospital and check what is wrong with. This is what education brought hospital.
Zara,
Can I answer something?
Zara, so before you say, can I just say something?
Yes, please.
Regardless of everything you just said now, the difference here that I've been trying to make you understand is that even through all these things they went through back then, they still stayed in their marriage.
They were forced to stay.
Yes,
A lot
because
of them
leaving your
wanted to
house was a
leave.
shame then. It was like something like,
how can you be
why would you
maltreated?
leave your husband for what? No matter
No,
what, you have
it's
to
not
stay
even
there.
that. It's not that. Your
But
husband
do
is
you guys-
maltreating
do
you.
you
Run
guys-
to your father.
hold
Your
on
father
now.
is chasing you.
Yes,
back to
I'm
your
saying you
husband
have to stay
to
there
go
no
and
matter
die.
what.
Sorry, do you guys actually know this same thing we're talking about now has made so many ladies out there lose that strength to fight for their marriages?
Why would you want to fight? Somebody has to stay, we stay.
No, don't do
Wait,
that.
Anybody that wants to stay, we stay. Why would you
In
be
my own
fighting?
opinion,
Bros,
Fight
I
for
will
what?
fight
Marriage?
for my marriage.
Bros,
But
you're
when
married.
it's
Talking of fight.
when it's
I'm out to
coming
know.
between this
Bros.
No,
thing,
like,
I'll leave.
You see, the thing I was talking about now, she said
cause you
fight.
guys to break out.
You said fight, and in her
People
mind,
on the fight
but
are talking
they
about-
were broken.
Like,
four
no
bottles.
way, like going to meet
Four
a woman
bottles
to
have
leave your
break
husband
now.
alone or what?
No.
Like what?
Like,
To settle our
Out there,
differences.
like,
But that was a simple thing. Of
Petty
definitely
things,
was yeah.
petty things that will happen.
No, those are just minor stuff. I thought you were talking about okay, I want to fight one girl, leave my
Can
husband.
I explain something?
I
Finally,
cannot do that.
Please go ahead.
finally,
Sorry, please.
finally, you.
Please explain. Sorry.
First of all, as a gallop, I had to write down.
Please do it.
You said that those days you go with your machete into this thing. After doing it, you come out and you didn't
when
get
there's no
anything.
results, you
You
pour
now
your frustration on your wife.
Oh, you did not say you pour your frustration
It's
on your wife.
frustration.
You said that you blame it on your wife.
Of course,
The truth
frustration,
of the
blame,
no, it's
they're
not
all-
frustration and blame are not the same thing. They are
You have
not.
to be angry for
My
you to
brother,
blame
my
somebody.
dear, you need education on that one. Frustration and blame are not the same thing. You know? So now there was never a time a man would go and hustle and he comes back not good and you blame
On his
the
wife.
man. Yeah, and you blame the wife.
I have a question.
What they do is they will even tell the man to go and maybe you did something to your wife. Because right from day one, all these things you people are saying, like I said, go back and learn
Okay,
what
why?
they did
Okay,
then.
if you-
Because the man, there is no religion in this world. Not one. No one belief that doesn't agree that when your woman opens her mouth negatively towards you, I will not hold you down.
Okay,
Do you know that?
tell me.
And then, all these things you people are saying, I want you to notice one thing, know one thing, especially the people that are now. I am educated, and if I'm there, it doesn't work. Squeeze me. Let me tell you something. Always carry one thing in mind. Like I always say, marriage is not an option, it's a decision.
Yeah.
If you decide to marry,
Well-
you marry. If you decide not to, stay out of the marriage thing.
but
Because
back then it
wait,
was not
you
a
were
decision.
talking.
Back then
It
was
was
not
a decision.
No, back then
It was a
If it
decision.
was a decision.
It
and-
was
Hold
a
on.
decision.
Okay, I have a question. If it was a decision, how come you just 10 years or 12 years, you go to school or you go
Come
to
back, you
farm
see husband.
and you come back, your father is telling you,
Look at your husband.
he has come to marry.
Because let me tell you why. Let me answer this.
I have another question.
Let me answer this for you.
Okay, please do. Thank you.
At what age do you know nowadays? At what age is it for a woman? Is a woman ripe for marriage?
18, I think so. But now I think they want to move it down to 16.
No,
But now
wait.
it's 18.
I'm not
By
talking
law?
about this as in I'm talking to both of you.
Well, not everybody wants to get married, so I don't know.
Good,
It's
beautiful.
a choice.
So
right
you
now.
decided.
No,
Okay,
because
is
the freedom has come.
No.
Then there wasn't anything like that.
You don't understand what I'm even trying to explain
Okay,
to you.
explain.
At what age now is a woman ripe for marriage? Not
18.
whether she decided to or
18.
not. 18?
Yes.
Some people right from child don't want to get married. So
It's
would
not
not
about-
say-
I am not asking you of the
18,
decision.
18,
I have no
18.
answer
At
for that.
what age
18,
is a
18,
woman
18.
I have no
right?
answer for
18.
that.
Wait, let me
18.
ask her. I want her answer because she's dodging something
I
now.
have no answer for
See,
that.
listen. At what time do you see a mango
I know
and
where you're
you
going
feel
to, and I
it
have
is
no
time?
answer for that.
You know why she doesn't want to answer?
when
Because
Because there's always a solution.
it is
If I can't give better advice.
your society, the society you're in, determines a lot for you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It determines a lot for you. If we are actually in the US now and it's summertime, you can wear bikini and walk down the road.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is always summertime in Nigeria. Try bikini. Try bikini.
Oh my god.
Try bikini outside the poolside of the hotel that you're in. Thunder and Koboko will fight. Now, the society you're in determines a lot for you. We're in Nigeria.
Definitely.
Good. Now, you are saying in the olden days, this is this, this is that. That was the society they
Then,
lived in.
yeah.
And their mindset was on that.
Yeah.
And they were expectant of that. And they were happy with
So
that.
education
Now, let me
is
explain
better.
it to you. Now, as at that time, do you know that before the child, and meanwhile, from my own side, a 10-year-old child cannot marry. No. You have to. There are some things that make you ripe for marriage.
When you start seeing your
As a girl,
monthly
you must
flow.
first see your flow,
yeah.
and secondly, your this thing must
Yes,
come out. In fact, some girls that this thing did not come out well
Till they were like
till
20
they are
something.
almost 20, and that was when they were ripe
Yeah.
for marriage. So now the girl gets to that age and she starts looking. She actually looks. The man actually looks. And the girl
But
actually
if she looks, it's not what she wants
she's
to
not,
get.
she doesn't
It's not
make
what she
her
wants to
decision.
get. Yeah, she
Don't
doesn't.
even
Yes,
let them
she
do
doesn't
it. She
make her
doesn't.
decision.
Don't let
But do you
them
know what the girls did? They would actually see some men that period. They will actually talk with some men that period. I don't know about the family that all of a sudden they will bring man. I even know why they bring men to a woman. Let me explain it. There is an occasion then called Irumwe. That is, it has reached the time for women. They'll bring all the young maidens ripe for marriage to come. It's an event. And then everybody comes. And they dance.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, the
In the
nachos,
evening.
okay.
And then men come out.
Okay.
And
one they like.
they don't pick. See, listen now. Let me explain
You don't even watch the Nigeria drama. Sorry, no vex.
It's not Nigeria drama. I'm telling you history. This is things I have.
This is not a
I've
drama.
done-
I have a
this-
question. It's a reality.
But they
So it
still
has-
do it room where it's celebration
No,
till
hold
now.
on, hold on. Some of these girls get married to this men because you see their mother telling them, oh, they have 20 plot of land. They have pantries.
So in
They
other
will not
words,
be hungry.
this money thing has always
As
been
in,
there.
has
that's
always-
Yes,
very
of
important
course.
to-
Of course, they say this is the the strongest
always
farmer, the
there.
strongest
Hold
hunter.
on.
So you have to
When
marry.
the man is maltreating the girl,
Okay.
you say, oh, don't tell Umada, oh,
Yeah.
when we have farm to farm, don't do this,
Yeah.
the brothers
We have
will suffer
stuff,
and all of
yes.
that.
Zara.
Now, this education
I don't
makes-
know. Do you know this education has made this girl to only see negative, nothing
That's
positive. Have you ever wondered that
I have
some
not
of
seen
this
positive in old marriage.
you've never
don't
seen?
understand.
There's always a history of how the father beats the mother.
Yes.
No,
I have
no,
seen
no,
the history of how women even
no.
maltreat their husband too.
No, I
But
What
can't.
are you
it's like
talking
1%,
about?
It's 1%
But
out of
there
10.
is-
It's 1% out of 10.
But no,
question.
don't
Clint,
say that.
Clint, I
Let
have a
me tell you.
question
Let me
for
tell
you.
you something. Do you
Clint,
know that a
those
man
days
can
when
never?
when a
Sorry,
woman touch her husband is an abomination.
Yes,
But
and
when
it
a
was
man
a-
touch the wife,
it was
no,
an
no, 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 no,
abomination.
no, no,
It was an
not.
abomination.
I disagree with you.
Hey,
It
which
has-
nation is your
Hold on.
nation?
It has to happen over and over again before it become an abomination.
It is an abomination.
No,
oh.
I disagree.
Do you
Men
know that?
have
Let
been
me tell you.
beaten
Let
over
me
and
tell you
over
why.
again.
Let me tell you why
Some
women
of
did
them
not
lost
beat
their
their
baby.
men. Let me tell you why women didn't beat their men that often. And why, even if they do, men will keep quiet. Because
they
the
shame.
truth of the thing is, who are you as a man?
Come
I'll come out and tell you.
My wife beat
wait, look at this. Ask me, why are you crying?
Are you crying?
You see how funny it is? I've not even said it, but it's funny.
It's funny, of course,
But
definitely.
if a woman comes to tell you, why are you crying? And she's like, you see, nobody is laughing now.
Take her serious.
That is how it has always been. Because we are now
you
facing
guys are
double
stronger.
standard.
You guys are stronger than
No,
us.
don't say that,
Yes, men are stronger than us. No, strength-wise.
If you say we are stronger,
You guys are
then
stronger.
act weaker.
Well,
Oh, but we only have
No, you don't.
Some women
You
can
don't.
beat their husband, but they don't want to beat their husband.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, some
It
women
is
can
not
beat their
that.
husband.
Let me tell you the truth.
I'm not
let me
married.
even show
I will
you
not touch
what.
my husband.
Let
Like,
me
why would
even,
I touch my
let me
husband?
even show you why most women kept it down, because of one thing. If a woman beats the husband, and the man actually, most times they don't report, it's actually somebody that reports on their behalf, because it's true. They'll be laughing at the man throughout. But if they hold the woman responsible, to show you something, they don't beat women. They'll give you a punishment. Because then, people knew that women, to punish a woman, it is more psychological than physical.
True. Way more psychological.
Because if you people sat here and told me that those days, once a woman does this and does that, next thing the man will go and marry another woman into the house.
and you know what?
That
The
is
women
actually
just
the
say,
one
that's
I will
true.
tell you, yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
beating part, I will not lie to you. Go and ask questions.
But
He had this thing. Now
So
listen
guys-
to what they used to do to the women. If you beat your wife, if your wife beat you or do something like that, they will carry the woman, judge her. On that day that they are doing this thing in that village square, the woman, there's a pot they will give her, and they'll tell her to take the pot to the house. There's nothing about the pot. The pot and this chalk, local chalk, she'll take it to her house every morning, because there are 4 markets in every community.
okay.
Every morning, you go, like this morning, you go to the first market. So the following day, you go to the next market. They can give you this thing to do for 2 months. That is, which is, for 2 weeks, which is 8 market days. So what the woman will do in the morning, she's going to the Eke market. She will get up, use the white chalk. There is a design, specific design
Okay.
that makes everybody know this woman beat her husband.
Are you serious?
Yes. You will carry that pot, draw that design, come out, and you will move.
Like
Everybody you see, both older, younger, small baby, you must greet the person and tell the person what you did.
Are you serious?
Good morning, no.
Maybe
I
no.
beat my husband. Good morning, no. I beat my husband. Do you know that no woman wants to go through that?
Yes, so.
And now no man wants his wife to go through that, because they'll all know, see the woman that beat him.
True.
That is why they were doing
Guys,
hiding this.
we're rounding up soon.
Why? We have just started.
No,
See, let me just say
I'm not
this thing. Let me
done
just
with
say
you,
you this
though.
thing. See, if let's even forget the past, let's come to the present,
Yes, please.
and talk about this
Thank
thing.
you.
For me, marriage between educated people, I think the problem that we have is ITK. I
Yes,
true know.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is just
Yes,
it.
yeah.
I true know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, like so many people are already ready.
Ready to
They
divorce.
are going
Anything.
into the marriage to divorce.
Yes.
They are not going into they don't want to
Ring
go
a bell.
into it to win it.
Yes, that's
They want to go in for the divorce. See, let me tell you, any little thing.
I'm
I'm
gone.
out of here. And then some of the men, educated, let me tell you, if you don't give me peace, you are out of here.
Yes.
And we all fail one thing, to look at the children. They are
Yeah.
going to be the ones to suffer this thing for the
Yeah.
rest of their lives. The trauma they will go through
Yeah.
because they don't have a father figure or they don't have a mother
Yeah.
figure. That is my own. That's why I say it's a decision. Both of you should sit down. Sit down. Forget about what you have learnt. Because as you are as a single person, you don't know how to take care of a child. Even if you have been taking care of a child, you have not taken care of your child.
Yeah, true.
Yet, so all you have to do is sit down and make that decision. first thing you should know is that if you are going to a man to make you happy, you will end up being very unhappy. If you're going to a woman to make you happy, thunder will fire you and your village people. Both of you find happiness. Because even you, have you made yourself happy? Have you succeeded?
I'm not succeeded.
Then you now want another person's child to
happy.
come and make you happy. Try and find your own happiness to an extent at least. Let her find her own happiness to an extent. Present each other to yourself already happy. Share that happiness and the joy. Share the peace. And then you will find out that no matter now what happens, you can weather the storm because the storm must come.
Yeah, true.
Because when you go into, you learn how to drive. Do you drive to have an accident?
No.
Good. Then why do you have hospitals for accidents this thing? You understand? If it's like that, we should not have hospital. We should not have orthopedic to mend the broken bones of accidents, whatever. Do you understand? That is my own angle.
Guys.
So the angular projector has been shifted to them.
It's like we're going to have this
Another
topic
episode.
for a part 2 because we're not done.
We're not done.
Feels like
because I'm not set my things.
we're just getting started.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for sticking with us for this episode. I hope you guys had fun. For me, I learned a lot. And one of the things I learned is that regardless of my education or what I know when it comes to marriage, I just have to put my pride aside, my education aside, and work with whoever I'm with. And that's what I urge everyone watching us to do. And please, if you still have people out there that need to watch this, pick one lesson or two, someone you know that's going through whatever we're talking about. Please do share, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. And that's all for today. See you next time on our Naija podcast. Thank you.
I want to continue. So let me tell you, the aeroplane that they now use for this thing is now flying above. It don't end.